Yeah. And it's like like we're still dealing with the new PS4 update and see how the broadcasting works. I'm trying to make sure everything's working properly.
This is weird.
Is it live? Is it live? Alright, we're live, guys. Hi.
Alright, cool. Well, episode 18 today. We're playing some Mortal Kombat. Some latest news. Well, you know it's tomorrow, guys. Ghost Rider and Shield.
Yeah, like Marvel has been really hyping up Ghost Rider, and not only because having a new Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes in the mix, but also pushing the time slot. They're no longer the 8 o'clock showing.
It's 9.
9 o'clock.
9, 10, 9?
No, I think it was 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. It's 10, guys. See, kids, you can't watch no Shield.
Yeah, it's past your bedtime.
Or 8-year-olds.
And like, what do you make of this? Is it just something that just like, oh, it just so happens that it's in that time slot, or do you think ABC and Marvel decided put it at a later time for more sure reasons?
Well, they know that it's Ghost Rider type of character. It's gonna be a bit dark and gritty, and and that's another reason why they push it at 10. Because you're looking at the type of news they might have it to watch the show. And Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes, is gonna be dark. I mean, any Ghost Rider they show from the Marvel, you're gonna be like, that's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be on there. We're not gonna be having Ghost Rider with the bike, but we're gonna have a motorcycle. We're gonna have it with a car, 69 Chevy or Charger.
Honestly, I like the car better than the motorcycle, to be honest.
Okay.
When I read like when it first came out on the Ghost Rider, and I thought it was such a cool complex because it's him and his uncle that are like tied together.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I wonder if they're gonna mention, or show his uncle inside of his head talking to him.
Well, I think honestly it could be like a really cool idea, kind of having like the Boobito complex for what's his name, Jaime Reyes. Is he actually Reyes?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so. Oh, interesting.
Is it Reyes? I gotta look this up. I'm curious now. I think it's Jaime Reyes. I don't know. I mean, I like it. My second last name is Reyes. But there's more last names in the Spanish language.
Yeah.
Final round.
How many times you looked at? I'll look up some move playlists here. That's right, everybody. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Fight.
It's actually like our first time playing Mortal Kombat.
And a long time.
Yes, Jaime Reyes. Yeah, apparently Reyes is a very popular last name with superheroes.
Robbie Reyes. It's all
They
good.
probably could be customs.
Never know. Cousins. Alternate universe.
Yeah.
Another thing, we know that Punisher is going to be coming out in not even next year. Now it's rumors of
It's like 2018.
2018 with the Defenders. I think they're being pushed back because next year we're going to have, what is it? Iron Fist.
Yes, that's currently filming right now.
Right, and I thought it was going to come out in the spring. But I think it's going to be later now. Probably in summer 2017. So, Iron Fist would be cool, and then we know that at some point they're all going to meet up maybe in the Iron Fist TV show, or you're going to have Luke Cage show at the end of this month, maybe have Iron Fist show up at some point too.
Well,
I think that'd be pretty cool,
since like they historically been teamed up in the comics before. Like basically, like I was reading into Iron Fist, and I read that because both comics were like low on sales, they decided to mix both Power Man, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist together. So that's why they have like the Luke Cage and Power Man Iron Fist comics.
Yeah, they were pretty much called Defenders. Pretty much a team, duo squad, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Power Man, whatever they had called them in those comic books. I mean, he was Power Man / Luke Cage, same guy, Iron Fist, he just playing on Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And yeah, they were Defenders. They got paid. He was like, Luke
Yeah,
Cage characters always like,
he was
get paid.
Triers, I think it was called.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Luke Cage is always like, "If we don't do this, we better get paid."
Hey man, you gotta hustle.
Indeed. Next thing you know, with Punisher, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, then they might have the whole Defenders show.
Yeah.
The actual team up. We are gonna have Doctor Strange in November.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange is the original team leader who put together the Defenders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would be pretty cool.
He just shows up.
It's like, hey, Iron Fist, you hear me talking to me? Like, they have like a special thing going on, and he's like, yo, Iron Fist, Luke Cage is doing good, but there's a bigger threat. An evil force is coming.
Mm-hmm.
You need to gather a new team.
It'll be interesting, like, if they decide to, like, November comes out, and the movie comes out, and then, like, whatever villain of that movie, or, like, whatever, something related to that movie comes into play in the Defenders.
Yeah. I mean...
Because, you got Daredevil, Iron Fist, and they both deal with martial arts, or, like, ninjas and things like that, and that would be very interesting.
Leading to that is, remember what happened at the end of season 2 in Daredevil? The Hand, who supposedly kept alive, going to be revived.
Yeah.
Might be possessed or something going on there. That's why I think when they put out Defenders, or I think season 3 for Daredevil might come out next year, and Jessica Jones season 2.
I read that they're going to take a pause.
Oh, yeah?
On both Daredevil and Jessica Jones. It hasn't been confirmed or anything, but they haven't. Usually by this time they announce, they're like, "Hey, Daredevil season 2 or season 3 is coming out," but they kind of kept quiet. So I think they'll probably take a year off with those two shows, focus on Iron Fist and Defenders, and then 2018 that's when they bring back Daredevil, bring back Jessica Jones, and the Punisher. After the events of the Defenders.
Oh, that's a good. I mean, that
there's
makes sense.
There's all speculation because I am not sure if they have announced this yet.
Mm-hmm. That would be cool. We get to see something like that. I mean, I most likely would like to see Defenders come out first, or let's have Punisher come out first, because there's rumors that they wanted Punisher to be part of Defenders, or he just shows up. Mm-hmm. So who knows? We might see him show up in Defenders, and then after that show, he might just have his solo show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the plan originally was going to be, okay, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, maybe another season of Daredevil or Jessica Jones, and then Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
But there was rumors they wanted to see Punisher in Defenders, and then after that, he get his solo show. So it's all before Defenders. We also have Punisher solo show.
Another thing is how much budget does Marvel have? Because these shows aren't cheap. Like these are really well made shows. Like you don't see anything on like cable network like this type of quality. And they gotta prioritize either make some good quality shows or make multiple ones and the quality differ a bit.
Exactly. And these type of shows, what's coming out in 2018 in the big screen?
Isn't that one of the movies?
Another Avengers movie, Infinity War, Part 1. There are rumors that they would like to have Defenders in the movie. Rumors of probably be $500 million to put that movie out, all the characters they want to add in there. I mean, they might even want to add in some people from S.H.I.E.L.D. that I'm talking about. Like, what happened to it's not Coulson, Deathlock. They haven't shown him in the last 2 seasons, so. And then we got Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. I mean, all these shows are introducing new characters. I mean, I'm thinking it's leading to something. And for the Infinity War, we're gonna have Doctor Strange in November, so I'm pretty hyped for that.
Oh, I think definitely. Honestly, if Marvel, I know, they wanna keep their movies and TV separate, even though they're in the same universe. But this would be the best opportunity to introduce these characters into the screen. Because how are you not gonna have Ghost Rider or Punisher,
Round 2.
when
Fight.
when you have like a intergalactic enemy, you gotta need all your boys. You gotta need whoever you
Yeah, I
can
mean,
find.
remember, Thanos is coming off that chair, and he's gonna wreak havoc on everyone. Cause he was pretty pissed off in that last movie. You see it? Ouch. Hate you, Kenshi. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm at. I have a bunch of souls. But yeah, another show out there, not just probably be like, Netflix will be giving you these TV shows, or ABC channel, the local channel, but ABC Family, when I have Cloak and Dagger, Warriors, and The Runaways. The Runaways probably, what I told you in the last podcast, it's going to be on Hulu, so...
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I forgot what episode was, probably episode 9 the time I mentioned it. The Runaways are pretty much is in production to go onto Hulu. We're gonna hopefully see Cloak and Dagger on the ABC Family channel. And then Warriors, we're not sure. That might end up being on Netflix. Who knows? And they wanted to take them away from the dark, gritty Netflix type of Marvel shows that we were having. A little bit more family oriented or more family dramatic TV show. Probably not gonna go with like your teenage TV shows, not just your regular, normal adult themed Marvel TV show like Punisher, Daredevil, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, like it's good for them to add like more. Because I always have to be like talking to you. Give me some light, and if they do what they're saying, like have a new Warrior show and have Squirrel Girl as your main lead. Of course, that's not gonna be dark and gritty, because
Right.
Squirrel Girl is a kind of silly character.
And how I just mentioned like Ghost Rider. Pretty much, there's rumors of Punisher. We're definitely gonna see Kingpin showing up.
Yeah.
Kingpin's gonna make a move against Punisher. What you saw from season 2 in Daredevil.
He was so great in like season 2. Like he had like a small part, but whenever he was on, it was fantastic.
Yeah, I did not expect him to be like,
Melina.
still in power. But then they showed you that one episode, like how he came up to power. I was like, damn, now he officially became the Kingpin. So that's pretty cool. Then there was rumors like, Ghost Rider, John Blaze, that Ghost Rider character will probably show up in the Punisher show. Then there's Blade, he might show up. I mean, they have to have something about vampires to have Blade showing up. I don't see Blade being in the Punisher show without mentioning vampires.
I mean, you can probably deal with that in either Thor or Doctor Strange, because you can probably just be like, supernatural or different realms. In this realm we have vampires, some stuff like that I can probably explain.
Never know. I'm actually hyped for these TV shows to come out.
Bring back Wesley Snipes instead of Blade.
That would be interesting. Beside that, there might be Moon Knight. And like I said, these different characters, different shows, it could be coming out for just in time for Infinity War, or maybe right after. A lot of them is being pushed for Infinity War. Like everyone wants to see these different characters in these movies. I mean, we already know Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Spider-Man, War Machine. Doctor Strange is going to be in Infinity War. Or the Netflix shows. Who else is going to be in there? Everybody wants to see every other. Captain Marvel is another one. I mean, we're pretty excited. We hope to see something more. And then there's other rumors that New York Comic Con next month. Rumors are that there might be a Hulk movie, a short film, meaning that Marvel probably have gained more rights to the character besides just sharing it with another production after. So I'm actually excited for that.
You think they'll add it to the schedule? Any hoping?
I'd probably be like, was it we're in third, this fourth, maybe, or fifth? Maybe I would say fifth. Like right after
phase 5.
Phase 5, yeah. The
We're in
fifth
like
phase.
we're
We
third phase.
Yeah, we are still in the third. Doctor Strange is the last one.
Really? No.
Are we?
No, because like it just started with Civil War. No, Ant-Man was the first one, and that was last year.
Man.
So it's still early. Like we still got Thor, we still got Guardians,
You know what?
and Avengers Infinity War.
With all the TV shows out there, I'm just like, you know, like thinking that we're pretty out there with all these different shows that came out. It kind of threw me off here. So you're right. We're still in third phase. So yeah, maybe fourth phase starts in next, right after Infinity. Yeah.
And also another thing is, does the Hulk make it out? Does he make it out to Infinity War? Because some people are gonna die. I don't care who's died, but somebody gotta die.
True. So everybody who's watching this, drop us some comments. Let us know what you know about Infinity War, fourth phase. What you would like to see in fifth phase. We are, still in third phase for Marvel. And the next show will be tomorrow when I have talking about more DC and a little bit more into Marvel. I'll probably, on Wednesday, that'll be the next episode, I'll discuss S.H.I.E.L.D., Ghost Rider on it. I'll have a special guest showing up.
Ooh.
And
Tease.
yeah. So that's all, everyone. Have a good one.
Peace.